You think modern trucks are getting better, smarter, more advanced, and on the surface, that's exactly what it looks like. Big screens, touch controls, voice commands, self-diagnostics. Everything feels futuristic. But something changed, quietly, and most people didn't even notice it. Because what you're buying today isn't really a truck anymore. It's a system, a controlled system, designed not just to drive, but to control how you use it. See, trucks used to be different, simple, mechanical, honest machines. You could open the hood, look inside, and actually understand what you're looking at. If something broke, you fixed it, with tools, with knowledge, with experience. Not with a password, not with a subscription, just skill. But now, everything is hidden, covered, sealed, locked behind software. That heated seat you paid for? Software. That extra horsepower? Software. Remote start? Software. Even something as basic as diagnostics? Locked. And here's the part most people don't realize. You didn't actually buy those features. You bought access to them. And that access can be taken away, restricted, or updated without you. And this is where things start getting worse. Because now, when something breaks, you can't fix it. Not because it's too complicated, but because you're not allowed to. You take your truck to a local mechanic, they plug in their tool, and suddenly, access denied, dealer only, authorization required, system locked. So now you have no choice. You go to the dealership, and that's where the real game begins. They don't just fix it. First, they charge you to diagnose it. Then, they charge you to unlock it. Then, they charge you to repair it. And if software is involved, you don't just pay once, you keep paying, again and again and again. This isn't repair anymore, this is access, paid access. And the crazy part is, the more advanced your truck is, the worse it gets. More features equals more systems equals more modules equals more failure points. And when just one of those fails, it doesn't fail alone. It takes everything down with it. Warning lights everywhere, engine light, traction control, ABS, sensors going crazy, and suddenly, a perfectly good truck becomes unusable, not because it's broken beyond repair, but because the system says it is. And now you're stuck, waiting, days, sometimes weeks, while your truck just sits there, at the dealership, under their control. Because here's the truth most people don't realize. Modern trucks aren't designed for you. They're designed to protect themselves and to keep you dependent. This is the shift, the moment where ownership disappears and control replaces it. You don't own the system, they do. Every update, every feature, every repair goes through them, not you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now think about this. Why would a company want this level of control? Simple. Because it guarantees continuous revenue. In the past, you bought a truck once, and that was it. Maybe occasional repairs. But now, your truck becomes a long-term payment system. Subscriptions, locked features, dealer-only repairs, everything designed to keep money flowing. Even updates, which sound like a good thing, can actually make things worse. One update, and suddenly your truck behaves differently. Less performance, different response, new restrictions, and you didn't choose it. It just happened. This is no longer ownership. This is controlled usage. And the scary part is, it's only getting deeper. More automation, more restrictions, more lock-in. In the next few years, you won't just need permission to repair your truck. You might need permission to even modify it. And at that point, what are you really driving? A truck or a product that someone else controls? But here's the thing, not everyone is falling for it. Smart truck owners are starting to change. They're paying attention. They're asking questions. They're not chasing features anymore. They're protecting control, choosing simplicity, avoiding unnecessary tech, looking for trucks they can actually understand, actually maintain, actually fix. because they understand something most people don't. The real cost of a truck doesn't show up when you buy it. It shows up over time, in repairs, in restrictions, in dependence. And by the time you realize it, it's already too late. You're locked in. So what's the way around it? It starts with awareness, understanding what you're actually buying, not just the specs, but the system behind it. It means asking better questions. Can I repair this myself? Can I access diagnostics? Are features locked behind software? And most importantly, do I really need all this tech? Because sometimes less tech means more freedom, more control, more ownership. And at the end of the day, that's what a truck was always supposed to be. A tool, something you rely on, not something you negotiate with. But now, you don't just use your truck, you interact with it through menus, through systems, through permissions, and slowly, without realizing it, the relationship changes. You stop being the owner and start becoming the user. And there's a big difference between those two. An owner decides. A user follows rules. And the rules, they're not made by you. They're written somewhere deep, inside code you'll never see. Think about that for a second. A machine sitting in your driveway that you paid for, but you don't fully control. You can't modify it freely. You can't repair it freely. Sometimes you can't even access it fully. And all of this is being normalized. People are getting used to it, accepting it as the future. But just because something is modern doesn't mean it's better for you. Convenience often comes at the cost of control. And companies know this. They design for it because the easier they make things feel, the less you question what's happening behind the scenes. And that's the real trick. Not forcing control, but hiding it behind comfort. Big screens, smooth interfaces, smart features, all designed to distract you from what you're slowly giving up. Control, ownership, freedom. And by the time most people realize it, they're already locked in. So what can you actually do? You don't need to go backwards. You don't need to drive a 30-year-old truck, but you do need to be intentional. Pay attention to what you're buying, not just how it looks, not just how it feels, but how it works. Choose machines that respect your control. Learn the basics, understand your vehicle. Even a little knowledge puts you ahead of most people, because the goal isn't to avoid technology completely. It's to avoid losing control to it. And the people who understand this early are the ones who win long term. Because while everyone else is chasing features, they're protecting freedom. And that difference, it doesn't show up on day one. It shows up later, when something breaks, when something locks, when something stops working, and one person is stuck waiting while the other just fixes it. That's the gap, and it's only going to grow from here. So the next time you look at a modern truck, don't just ask, what does it have? Ask something better. What does it take away? Because in this new era, that question matters more than anything else. And once you start asking it, you'll see things differently. Every feature, every update, every system, you'll start noticing the pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.